Welcome to Hawthorne Hill Farm and Homestead. I'm Marilyn Cameron, and with the help of my husband Paul, we operate this lovely 46-acre farm property in the Annapolis Valley of Nova Scotia. Our children are grown and don't live with us anymore, but we still love this lifestyle and want to continue feeding ourselves. On our farm, we grow a wide array of market garden vegetables, berries, and orchard fruits, and garlic. Plus, we raise free-range hens for eggs, lots of meat birds in the summer. We have a flock of Shetland sheep for wool, and our newest addition to the farm is our family milk cow. Each week, we will post an episode that starts us off in the early spring and will continue until the late fall. We will show you all the things that we do on our farm to get ready for the growing season, how we care for our crops, how we raise our animals, how we make nutritional meals, bake bread, make cheese, pasta, preserves, and so much more. We hope that you will join us and will be inspired to try some new things that will help you become more self-sustaining and to fill your own larder. Thank you. It's a little felted cow, and I try to make it the same colors as her. So I'll put it here on the ledge. It's pretty cute. And there. I think we got that side pretty good. Yep, we got that pretty good. There you go. Face. Got a bit of a black nose there. I just spend a little time with them. They share. Clarabelle shares her hay. The sheep are getting used to them now. Clarabelle's been here a year. It's taken them a long time to get comfortable with them. Clarabelle, don't headbutt anybody. Be nice. Be nice, Clarabelle. Yeah, be nice. I like this quiet time at night with everybody. It's peaceful. And they're sweet, generally. Clarabelle's story is she was a bottle-fed calf, and she came from a dairy farm, actually very close to here. And she was adopted by a 4-H family. And they had her for 10 months, and they probably just had one too many calves and were willing to sell Clarabelle. So we took her on at 10 months of age, and she's been here just a little over a year. We bred her last July. That didn't take. And we bred her again in August, and that one did take. And we used sex semen. So we're hoping that the fetus is a female. And she was ultrasound at 60 days pregnant, and it did look like the fetus was a girl. So we're hoping for a little female calf from her. So that's what they look like. She's not acting unusual in any way yet. It's good to keep your eye on them I check her every 3 to 4 hours throughout the day, and then one time in the middle of the night. So generally, bedtime, and then maybe at 3 in the morning. And then one of us is usually up fairly early. And like my husband, if he's going to work or whatever, he'll check her at 6 or 6:30. And then, so we're pretty much getting a regular check of her so that we don't miss anything that might be going on. But I don't think she's going to have a baby today. She's just eating too much and acting just too normal. But anyway, I feel really bad for her because that's a really big udder that she's having to carry around. I am making sure that if she has chafing between her leg and the udder, her hind leg, inside of her thigh, and the udder, I put some balm ointment in there every couple of days just to keep that from getting inflamed and raw. And I feel it every day to make sure it's dry and that's not bothering her. So the next big hurdle will be getting a healthy calf and her doing fine. And then I'll be taking you along on my journey to milk her for the first time. And that could be, it could be a little frustrating for everybody, but we're going to persevere. I'm determined she's going to be a hand milk cow. And we'll go from there. Okay. So one of the first things that you'll notice that she's got quite a bit of a girth there on the old belly. Okay. She had an ultrasound. She is in fact pregnant, and she was bred by AI. If you notice the tail head here, right, there's a divot here that this ligament is normally evident when they're a little thinner. She's a little bit overconditioned, but this changes and becomes deeper the more advanced the pregnancy is, and you can pretty much bury several fingers into it. So that's one thing, and that's on both sides. You'll see that deep impression here. Okay. Her girdle parts will get quite swollen. Okay. Sometimes there'll be discharge. She's got quite a big udder on her, and I would say there's probably a bit of edema in there. It's going to be sore, I think, when she has a baby. And then looking down at the udder, it is quite engorged, and the nipples are getting bigger. But in her case, they're still wrinkly. Like, it's okay, Grandpa. They're still wrinkly. So, yeah, can you see the wrinkles on there? When they're almost ready to go, they often get really, really swollen. Okay. Another few things that they do is that they don't eat as much. And she's still very much interested in her grain. We do reduce her grain quite substantially, like a little each week leading up several weeks into before she freshens or has her calf. And that's so that if you don't want them too overconditioned, then they could develop milk fever. So we're hoping that we don't get it. She's a Jersey, and Jerseys are kind of prone to it. It's Monday morning. I was out really late last night, middle of the night, to check on the cow. She was standing, restless, legs splayed, tail slightly elevated, and there's mucus coming out of her girdle parts. So that's a sure sign that things are beginning. So I expect we're going to have a baby today. I'll show you. So strands of mucus hanging down. That udder is really enlarged. Even her lymph nodes on the back of her legs are enlarged. Once the baby comes, she'll be a lot more comfortable. The pressure will be off on the milk vein, and she'll get a lot more relief of that udder. Plus, the fetus will be taking some milk, so the baby will be drinking. So, good morning, Clarabelle. Is today today? Is today the day? Today's the day. It's okay. Good girl. She's a good girl. Yeah, she's a good girl. You're a good mommy. Yeah. So this is the morning, and we've noticed another change. Hoping you can see it, but there's drips coming from her udder. Yeah, that's a sure sign that baby is definitely on its way. She's starting to strain a little. So she's had her first contraction. Tail's been up for the last hour. So she's walking around. So now she's laying down and getting into the business of pushing that baby out, maybe. Let's see how it goes. There's one. So we were recording all day, but when the push came to shove, the baby was blue. I had to turn the camera off and pull her out, and she was very gurgly with fluid in her lungs. So we held her upside down a couple of times, and Mom is now enjoying her very much and cleaning her off. And we're going to get them into the barn where it's a bit warmer. But oh, thank goodness. I haven't checked the sex yet. Just too much anxiety about getting her to breathe. So oh, we did it. She's not out of the woods, but we hope that she'll make it. Okay. first morning trying to milk Clarabelle. We got to get her comfortable and get some milk out of here, save a bit for the baby. And I've got some in a bottle heated up just in case. No, you're stuck there, Clarabelle. So we're going to get at it. I'm washing. There, okay. Just going to use this plastic bucket to begin with. Good girl. Good girl. That's a good girl. Yep, she's a good girl. Oh, yeah. You just move with them until she settles down. She'll like it when some of the pressure comes off. Oops, she's pooping. Oops. We're putting it into not a stainless steel bucket this time. That makes a lot of noise. And it is her first milking. I did a little tiny bit yesterday trying to help the calf. Wasn't sure if the calf got anything. And I've got some here in a bottle heating up for the calf, in another bucket if her tummy feels empty. No. Gotta keep going. That's a girl. I know, Clarabelle. It's weird. No. No. And you just keep going. No. No kicking. Stop. No, Clarabelle. No kicking. It's a girl. It's okay. It's okay. There. Oh, what a good girl. Stop. Stop, Clarabelle. Stop kicking. Stop kicking. We got to get this done. We're good there for a minute. It's going to be hard the first few times because you just got to keep riding it out, telling her she's a good girl. That's it. And it starts to feel better when they have some relief. I mean, doing this job is risky, like serious injury. If she wanted to hurt, right? She really could. But I just don't think. I don't care if you spill my bucket, Clarabelle. I don't care if you spill my bucket. It's day 4. of milking. I thought I'd show you just how much she settled down. A little bit easier to milk already. And just her little calf is just sort of running around while she's doing this. So, okay, I'll put this down. See how it goes. So just a quick wash. We're still milking colostrum out, so we don't really need the most sterile of conditions. I'm still using my quiet little plastic bucket. Oop, she's having a oops. And I missed. Oh, what a cow. So just sort of, this is just to get her started. And when you're really milking, you want to just take 2 or 3 squirts from each teat just to remove any bacteria. There, okay. Now we're ready to go. I'm hoping to graduate to being able to milk 2 teats at once. The back teats are still difficult. The udder edema is still evident on day 4. It can take 10 days or so to diminish. It's much less yellow today. I'll get some, I'll show you. There's 2 nice good streams, but here's the color of the milk. I don't know if you can see it, but it's little hiccup there. It's getting whiter, so there's less colostrum in it. So we'll just carry on for a bit. Oh, no kicks. I'll get you a bit more food, but you gotta wait. Okay? Good girl. Okay. Oh, you're peeing. I got a bucket here, but you'd think it would catch better, but sometimes you have to move it. Okay, let's move that right out of the way. I think peeing and pooing while she's getting nursed or milked is a bit of a protest. Is a protest.